All right, we're back. We are back. Back in this bitch. And the next album that I'm showing you guys is Showbiz and AG, Goodfellas. And I already had this, but I found it again. And since this was kind of, it's sort of rare, you know, it's a pretty rare album. It's not one you see all the time. So I found another copy and I just said, you know what? I need to have another copy. You know, sometimes trade bait, you know, there's people out there that are willing to trade records. So might as well have a second copy of it. You know, down the road, somebody might have something I really want, and this will be some good trade bait. So that's why I'm decided to keep that. And let's see. Oh yeah, Jadakiss. Like I was saying earlier, Jadakiss has been getting a lot of love, and I got his debut right here, solo debut. Yep, we gonna make it. We gonna make it. This is a good shit. There's a lot of good shit on this. There's a couple of misses, but there's quite a few hits. This is a good album. This is one that I highly recommend. Jadakiss, man, he's just now getting love, man. Just now. Let's see, Black Rob, Life Story. I bought this one when I found that Showbiz and AG. Is one that I was already looking for, and I fucking found it. You know, it's rare that I'm actually actively looking for an album and I find it, especially at a record store. So kudos to Soul Shack. They came through last few times that I've been there. And yeah, R.I.P. Black Rob. You know, this is the one that has Whoa, and this is a great album. It's actually really good, and highly recommend this one. It's like top to bottom, good ass album. This is back when Puffy was allowing his artists to get their own producers, basically, instead of just having his bitch ass produce everything with a whack 80 sample. Anyways, let's keep it going, because we don't have a lot of time here. I'm trying to go to bed. It's fucking like 2 in the morning, 2 something. Let's see. Menace to Society. I was disappointed with this. I wanted the Spice One track, and it doesn't have it. This is like a condensed version. I think this is like the US pressing of Menace to Society soundtrack, because the European pressings have their complete, it's like the entire thing. This one only has, let me see, 8 tracks, 9 tracks. The DJ Quick track is a banger though, and Pocket Full of Stones from UGK, that's dope shit. So that one, I recommend it. I mean, it's not a bad soundtrack. I was just disappointed it didn't have the whole thing. So let's see, Ride, the soundtrack. Now this wasn't particularly good, really. It's like late 90s, like 97, 98. I remember I went to a wedding when I was a kid, and they played the song with fucking JD in this. Jam On It, right there. Jam On It with Jermaine Dupri. That track was fucking sick. And it's just, you know, just a sample of Jam On It, which is a dope track. So that's really the only reason why I bought it, just for that song. And it was incredibly cheap. This was like $1 or something. Let's see. Keeping it going. Twista. This is a great fucking album. This is one that I was debating on whether or not playing this or the one that's actually playing, which I'm going to show that at the very end, because that's probably the best album I bought this whole month. But yeah, as far as, you know, quality. So yeah, this album, it's the follow-up to Kamikaze, and it's a great album. Absolute great album. I actually had never heard it, and I just blindly bought it because it's Twista. I mean, come on, you can't go wrong with Twista. So, I mean, he fucking delivers on that one. So, yeah, you need to have that one. Lydia Rage, Afro Puffs, 12-inch, great buy. This is for the Death Row collection, of course. You know, I stay buying that Death Row shit. It's from Above the Rim, which, you know, who cares? Above the Rim is probably the worst, you know, 90s Death Row album. But anyway, Afro Puffs. Afro Puffs is a sick track. Let's see, another 12 that I was excited to get, Potluck. Now, Hip Hop is not the track I wanted. You Ain't That Fine, featuring E40 and Bosco. So this is the one that I remember hearing this track at a Tech 9 show, because I used to open for Tech 9. At least I did at the first show I was at. So they're fucking tight. You Ain't That Fine is a track featuring E40 that I really, really dig. It's got the classic E40 sound. Like this shit from, oh man, these albums just dropped. And we're getting near the end here. This 12-inch is one that I was looking for a long time, called Benefits, Ben and Chips. And yeah, it's a dope track. It's from the album Camnesia, which I don't know if it's on vinyl. I've looked for it and I don't know if I found it, but if I do, that's gonna be one that I'm gonna buy. And this track is from that. It's like it's a dope beat. This track right here bangs. So highly recommend it. If you come across it, buy this shit. Don't pass it up. And let's see the last one. Man, this fucking crate just like fell. Like the records are pushing on the crate because it's empty. So, oh man, I'm just gonna have to fucking deal with it. But anyways, here you go. Last one. BlindsGab. So these are two chicks from the Northwest. I think one of them's from like San Francisco and the other one's from Seattle. I don't know which one is which, but yeah, Blimes is the white chick, Gab's the black chick, and she looks like fucking like a chubby Ronda Rousey to me. I don't know why. But anyway, these two girls are fucking good rappers. They're, you know, like throwbacks, you know what I mean? Like they're spitters for real. I really bought it because it has this track called Come Clean or Come Correct, and it has a video on YouTube that I came across on Facebook one time, and I saved it on my YouTube, and I bumped this a bunch of times, so now I have the vinyl, which is awesome. Somebody on Hip Hop Vinyl Spinners posted that it was coming out, so hey, shout out to the Hip Hop Vinyl Spinners, and yeah, you know, they deserve a shout out just for announcing that to me. A lot of impulse buys on that fucking group. I love it though. So yeah, shout out to Big Dave and fucking the Black Assassin and Funky Coleman Dillon, who left the fucking group. He's somewhere. He's just in limbo. I don't know where the fuck he went. He just disappeared from Facebook. But anyway, shout out to him. So yeah, that's this month, and this is gonna either go into trash or somebody else's fucking collection, because I don't want it. Don't need it. Don't want it. And I'll let you take a gander at the singles right there. It doesn't matter. They don't matter. But anyways, let me show you the last one, because this is a great album. Great fucking album. Jealous 170 from Fat Joe. Now, I've slowly become a huge fan of Fat Joe. He did that Versus with Ja Rule, which, I mean, he clearly won that shit. Like, how the fuck would anybody lose a Versus to Ja Rule? Like, the dude ain't got the history to fucking really do a Versus. But anyways, Fat Joe, great production. Everything on this album is great. The features, everything on this album is a great album. This is like climbing up on into my top 15. So yeah, fucking this, I'd say that's his best album. His first and second, that's his second best shit. The Don Cartagena one, it's all right. This one, like, I don't even know the names of the tracks, 'cause honestly, I never heard it. I just wanted to buy it because I like everything Fat Joe did earlier in the days. There's a lot of DJ Premier, as you can see, and yeah, Karis One opens up the tracks, the album, I mean, and it fucking kills it like always. But yeah, that's what you're hearing right there. It's this right here, Fat Joe, Jealous 170. So yeah, I'm gonna let you motherfuckers go and go to sleep. What the fuck you doing up this late? If you're watching this in the morning, you should be at work. If you're watching this in the evening, you should be at work. You should just be at work, motherfucker. Get you some money for some of this vinyl. Anywho, yeah, I'm kind of tired, so I'm gonna let you motherfuckers go. Like I said again. Yeah. So, peace. And yeah, check out my new bracelet. Oh wait. I gotta do this. I gotta do this. Take a hit. Oh yeah, that's good taste. Let me one more. Hell yeah. Nah, I feel good. Alright, motherfuckers. Peace.